Now for the next 30 minutes, as the world turns.
You know, Lisa, you didn't have to help me with the dishes this morning.
Well, Penny usually helps you, and as much as she's taking Tommy to the park, I thought the least I could do was to take her place out here in the kitchen.
Oh, I'm sure Grandpa would have helped.
Mother, I don't mind. You know, I couldn't help but be a little surprised.
About what?
Well, when Penny offered to take Tommy out today.
Why should that surprise you, dear? You know how fond she is of her nephew.
I know, but it wasn't too long ago that she told me that she didn't care to look after him anymore, that he was my responsibility.
Lisa, I don't think she meant that.
Oh, I do.
Penny says lots of things these days that you just don't know quite how to take.
Do you really think that, Mother?
Yes, dear, I do. After all, she's going through quite a difficult period of adjustment. The loss of Jeff.
Yes, I know. You know, I don't think I ever realized, well, I mean, really realized how deeply in love she was with Jeff.
Penny never was one to wear her heart on her sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
Got your shopping list made up yet, Nancy?
Just about, Grandpa.
When are we going to the village?
Oh, in a little while.
Coming along, Lisa?
Oh, no, thank you, Grandpa. I don't think I care to go.
I thought maybe you might want to get a little fresh air. Of course, it is real cold out.
Well, I may be going out a little later this afternoon, but I'm not so sure.
Anybody want some coffee?
Oh, none for me, thank you, Grandpa.
Lisa?
No, thank you. I don't care for any either. I'm going to go upstairs and straighten up my room. It's a mess.
Oh, thank you again, dear, for helping with the dishes.
You're welcome, Mother. I am glad to.
Oh, Grandpa, I do wish I felt as close to Janice as I do to Lisa.
You will be, Nancy.
Maybe. I don't know.
I just came down from upstairs. Past Bob and Lisa's room, looked in there for a minute. Sure is crowded.
Yes, I know it is, Grandpa, but it's just going to have to do for the time being, I'm afraid.
I've been thinking, and I want you to hear me out, Nancy. Now, there ain't no getting around the fact that Bob and Lisa will be staying with us for a while yet.
Well, for a while, yes.
Until the new baby gets here, anyway.
I don't know that they'll be here that long.
Of course they will.
Well, if they find a house that they like, I wouldn't be at all surprised if they didn't decide to move right then.
Well, even if they do, I guess it don't make no difference. Not to what I'm going to say. Nancy, I'm thinking that maybe I've been kind of selfish.
You selfish Grandpa.
That's right. We knew after Jeff died that Penny was coming back home, that Tommy couldn't have her room.
Why are you bringing all of this up now?
For the life of me, I don't know why I didn't think of this before.
Well, think of what?
Moving Tommy's bed into my room. Giving Lisa and Bob some privacy. They don't have it down here in the living room because we're here most of the time. And they can't have much in their room with Tommy there.
Well, they knew that. Lisa knew it. Remember, Bob wanted to go into their own home some months ago. Lisa wanted to stay here.
That ain't the point. Besides, you were kind of glad that they decided to stay here.
Oh, now, Grandpa.
Now, don't tell me a word. Anyway, there ain't no reason why we can't change things. I got a big room. No reason why Tommy can't sleep in there. Play in there, too, if he wants to.
You'd enjoy that, wouldn't you?
Of course I would.
Well, I think it's a good idea, Grandpa.
What do you think Lisa'll say to it?
Well, I don't know. I should think she'd welcome it. But why don't you tell her about it and see what she says?
You do think it's all right?
Oh, yes, I do.
I'll tell her just as soon as we come home from marketing.
Well, why don't you go upstairs now and tell her?
And if she says yes, I'll move Tommy in with me today. Lisa?
Oh, yes, Grandpa.
Mind if I come in?
Of course not. Here, let me straighten off this chair so you have a place to sit down.
Kind of crowded, ain't you?
Yeah, just a little.
Well, you have been ever since Penny got home from the hospital.
Oh, well, I don't mind. Here, come on, sit down.
You know, Lisa, it ain't right for the three of you to be staying in one room.
Now, Grandpa, have you heard me complain?
No?
Well, maybe Bob has?
No, he ain't said nothing to me about it. I'm the one that's been doing the thinking.
Oh, well, now don't you bother about this. I mean, we're just fine.
I don't know how long you'll be staying with us.
No, neither do I.
But as long as the three of you are here, fourth one on the way, I can't see no reason why Tommy's bed can't be moved into my room.
What, into your room?
That's right. I've got a real nice room.
Oh, I don't think that'll be necessary.
And he can have his playthings in there. I won't bother him. At least, I mean, like, spoil him or nothing.
Oh, well, Grandpa, I'm not concerned about that. I mean, of course, I know you're just wonderful with Tommy. But, well, we're fine, just right here where we are.
No, Lisa, I'm going to insist. And you can make more out of this room for you and Bob.
Why, yes, I suppose we could.
How about it? I'll move his bed today.
Oh, but Grandpa...
I ain't taking no for an answer. I like the thought of my great-grandson and me sharing a room.
Well, I just thought...
Will you stop thinking and let me go ahead and do what's going to give me a lot of pleasure?
All right, Grandpa.
Good. Now, I think it's time for me and Nancy to go to the village and do the marketing. Or anything I can bring you back?
Oh, no. I can't think of a thing that I need.
Nancy, is this about ready?
Yes, Grandpa.
I'll get the things on it.
Lisa, we're leaving, dear.
Oh, well, bye, Mother. Different.
January is a very important month to us.
Oh? Well, why is that?
That's when the designers show their new styles to the trade. Have showings not only in this country, but Paris, Rome, maybe London. We have quite a time with those showings.
This is January?
That's right. I'd like to show you Paris, Lisa. Paris, I don't think there's a more romantic place anywhere in the world. Driving down the Champs-Élysées, or walking through Montmartre, boat ride down the Seine, seeing Notre Dame, Eiffel Tower in the distance, eminent little restaurants.
Oh, Bruce.
It's like chemistry in the air, Lisa. You can feel it everywhere. I want to take you there as my bride.
Hello? I would like to speak to Mr. Bruce Elliott, please. Oh, no, this is a personal call. I beg your pardon? Europe? He's gone to Europe? Of course. It's January.
And now the second portion of As the World Turns.
Hi, Mom.
Bob.
Surprised to see me so early?
Well, I certainly am.
Well, I had a chance to get away early, so I took advantage of it. Doesn't happen that often, you know.
No, I know it doesn't.
Something smells awfully good.
Hot roast.
Hope it's a big one. I'm starved.
Well, it's big enough, but I'm afraid, Doctor, you're going to have to wait a few minutes.
Okay, I'll hang my coat up. Be with you in a minute.
All right, dear.
Where's everybody?
Everybody's out. Poured you cups of coffee there.
Oh, fine, Mom. Thanks. I thought it'd be a good time to take Tommy for a ride on his sled.
Oh, he's out with Lisa and your grandfather.
Expect him home soon?
They shouldn't be out too much longer.
Penny with them?
Penny didn't say where she was going. Maybe over to Janice's. I don't know. Would you like a cookie, dear?
No, I'll wait, Mom. Thanks.
Bob?
Hmm?
I have some news for you.
And just by looking at you, I can tell it's good news.
Well, I think it is. I got the impression it doesn't make too much difference to Lisa, but, oh, maybe it does, really, after all.
What's that?
Well, if you were to go upstairs now into your bedroom, you wouldn't find Tommy's bed in there.
What?
I put some furniture in where his bed was so that it would be more like a sitting room as well as a bedroom for you.
Well, where did you put his bed?
He's going to share Grandpa's room.
Mom, you shouldn't have done that.
I didn't. It was your grandfather's idea. And he felt very selfish for not having thought of it before. Well, you know, Bob, it is a big room.
I know, but...
He's right, though, dear. There's no reason why Tommy shouldn't sleep in there in his room.
Yeah, but Tommy is liable to disturb Grandpa.
Oh, dear, he sleeps the whole night through.
And he's also up at the crack of dawn.
Don't you think your grandfather is?
Oh, yes.
Well, what do you think?
I think it's a great idea. I mean, for Grandpa to feel this way.
Well, none of us liked the idea of the three of you being in that one room. There just wasn't any privacy for you and Lisa. Now that'll all be changed.
Well, sure will. There's no doubt about that.
Well, you approve?
Of course I do. And I really appreciate it, but... You know, we can't forget that there is another baby on the way.
Oh, none of us is forgetting that.
Lisa and I are going to have to do some planning about that baby before too long. Grandpa?
Yes, Bob.
I want you to know that I think what you're doing is pretty terrific.
What are you talking about, anyway?
You know what I'm talking about. Sharing your room with Tom.
Well, you wanted me talked it over, Bob.
Yeah, but it was your idea.
It's going to give me a lot of pleasure, Bob. More pleasure than you know.
I guess you know what it means to Lisa and me.
Forget about it.
No, I can't, Grandpa.
As long as you and Lisa are happy, that's all that counts.
Well, I wanted you to know how much I appreciate it.
Like I told Lisa, I won't do nothing to spoil the boy.
Oh, Grandpa, that is the least of my worries. Well, I think I'll go upstairs now and enjoy a little of that privacy that you've given Lisa and me.
So you just do that, son.
certainly look like you're enjoying your new privacy. I stopped in to see Tom. He was fast asleep.
I know, I was in there, too.
Makes quite a difference, doesn't it?
What does?
Well, having furniture where Tom's bed used to be. Gives us a lot more room. It was nice of Grandpa, don't you think?
It really wasn't necessary.
I think it's going to mean a lot to us, Lisa. I mean, at least now we can sit and talk and not worry about disturbing Tom. Needless to say, Grandpa is happy about the arrangement. You know, I'm sorry Tom wasn't here when I got home this afternoon. I wanted to take him for a ride on his sled.
Well, you should have phoned and told us that you were going to come home early.
I just didn't think of it.
Well, anyway, I took him out on his sled earlier today.
Oh, tell me something. Did Tommy say anything about sleeping in Grandpa's room?
Well, he was excited about it.
He sure is going to miss everyone around here.
Who is?
Tom.
Why?
When we move. We've got to move, Lisa. After all, with another baby on the way, it's time you and I did some serious thinking about our future.
Well, I didn't think you and I were going to have a future.
I know you didn't. Lisa, I'm going to forget everything you've said to me. And you've got to do that, too. That's all behind us now.
Is that what you believe, Bob?
I believe that our future is more or less in our hands. It's what we want to do with it. What we want to make of it. Dwelling on the past, the differences we've had, that won't accomplish anything.
Well, sometimes we just can't separate the past from the present.
That's up to us. And I think we can do it.
I don't mind telling you that I feel trapped.
Don't feel trapped. Just try to realize how much we have.
How much we have? Well, that's a matter of opinion.
Oh, look, Lisa, when the new baby gets here, it'll mean a great deal of difference to you.
Oh, this baby already has.
Do you mean that?
Oh, Bob, please.
Honey, I know how you feel, but that's all going to change. I wish you'd put that magazine down.
Why?
Because I'd like to talk to you.
I thought that we were through talking.
No, we're not. We have a great deal to discuss.
I don't want to do it tonight.
No, we'll do it right now. I want for us to be in a home of our own before the new baby comes.
Before?
That's right.
Oh, now, when did you get this idea?
I've had this idea for some time now. We can't continue to live in this house with another baby on the way.
I know that.
So we've got to start looking for a house right now. Are you sure that you didn't like any of the houses that were out near the hospital?
Positive.
Well, where do you want to go?
Oh, no, it doesn't make any difference, really. As long as we don't have to be anywhere around that hospital.
All right, then we'll begin to look somewhere else.
Now, if we start to look, I'm telling you right now that we are not going to look at houses.
What do you mean?
I mean that you're going to have to settle for an apartment.
An apartment? Why?
I'll tell you why. Because I feel, to me, that a house represents something that is too permanent.
As the world turns. Fashions from Susie Perrette. A portion of this program was pre-recorded. Join us again tomorrow for another half hour of drama on As the World Turns.